Now let's look at the next tool, and that is the blur tool. So let's see the blur tool on the photograph. So I'm simply painting on this eye, and you see that it is making that area blur. And the another tool in the same flyout menu is sharpen tool, and as the name says, it will sharpen the area wherever you paint. So let me paint on the half of the eye so that you can see the difference. And again, it has got a strength level, that's sharpen tool, and the smudge tool is again works like this. So next tool is the dodge, burn and sponge tool. Now these tools come from the old photography darkroom, and that is how the Photoshop was started. It was a kind of a digital darkroom for the photographers. So with the dodge tool, what you can do is something like this, and I don't know how do I explain this. So this we used to do this in the photography darkroom, and we used to block the light with this kind of wand on the printing paper, so that it remains faded and doesn't get exposed properly. Next tool is the burn tool, and burn tool is again the icon what you see for the burn tool is the real thing, which we used to create a hole with the thumb and the index finger and block the light on some part of the photograph while exposing it on the enlarger, and that used to give this kind of burn effect. So burning is basically related to or indicates the overexposure of the photographic paper, or throwing some extra light on the paper in order to burn that area. And the sponge tool has got 3 different modes. So when I say desaturate, a sponge tool, when I say saturate, the sponge tool is saturating or making this color saturated, and as I keep on painting on it, it keeps on making that color saturated. And if I say desaturated, so I'm painting on one portion of the lip, and you'll see that as I paint on that area, it is desaturating the color and ultimately will turn that area into colorless area. That means the grayscale, or in a common man's language, it will become a black and white photograph. So now we have seen some tools to eliminate the background, and that works perfectly alright on the flat background, uniform background. But in cases like these one, this is not a flat background, and let's see if this magic eraser tool works here. And you see it doesn't work here, and it cannot. So in these kind of situations, we use pen tool, and with pen tool we can do the precise drawing and help and we can clip this kind of images. So beside that, pen tool is also useful for creating objects or drawings and illustrations. So as far as pen tool is concerned, pen tool has got these many options inside. So there is one pen tool which works like the polygon lasso tool, so you can click and so on. And other pen tool works like a freehand drawing tool. So we saw one pen tool which works like polygon lasso. You can keep on clicking. Other pen tool which works which is called freeform pen tool, and which works like a freehand drawing tool. And however, I generally use, as my personal choice is a pen tool alone and not the freeform pen tool. So with the pen tool, to draw the shapes, what we can do is click, click and click and click and click and close the path, and then you can hold on Control to select the path, and then you can hold on Alt key on the keyboard and drag like this and create the shape. You can also go to Window and say Paths, and you'll see this is your work path. So you can hold on Control key and click on it. It will give you selection, and you can also drag it to the trash to delete it. You can also drag it to New button and create a new path. And there are so many other options which we'll see in other tutorials. So once again, to draw precise path, one way is click over here and click on the other point, and instead of leaving your mouse, you can drag it to create the shape, and then again click and drag it to create the shape, and click and drag, and so on. And you can close the path, Control and click on it, and then hold on Alt key, and you can reshape your path. Also, while your path is selected, if you click on the anchor points, you can get rid of it. It gets deleted. And if you hover your mouse over the path while it is selected and click on it, it will add one anchor point. And in order to do this, you must check on this button, auto add delete. So if my auto add delete is not checked on, and if I hover my mouse over the path, nothing happens. But if it is checked on and I take my mouse over the path, it gives me a plus sign, and it gives me minus sign when I'm on the control point or the anchor point. So hold on Control and you can move this anchor points, or move this, or you can hold on Alt key and you can move this. This needs some practice, and in order to achieve precision, a little bit of practice. Probably you can try to create selection with some sort of images, and that would be your practice. But certainly, to use this tool you need to practice, and that may not be the case in the other tools, but this is something to do with your precise control over the mouse or pen tablet or whatever you use.